No, and you might have to get them close.
What are we doing today?
Your ball joint and suspension.
Full suspension kit.
Yeah. Brakes, hopefully, pads and discs.
So we can see here everything's a bit knackered and worn out.
Yeah.
And well overdue being changed.
And there's a lot of play in that ball joint.
Too much. Which would be an MOT failure, wouldn't it?
Yeah. MOT failure, and if left much longer, you could even pop the ball joint out of its socket. You can see this side hasn't got any play in it. So we're okay this side. So hopefully we can get on with it.
At least we're not seized on, eh?
No, not looking too bad.
Well, that's the wheel off.
Yeah, not as heavy as I was anticipating.
Big old tyre though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got some good tread on it. Get a few more years out of that.
What do these brakes look like?
Yeah, they're
Bit worn, eh?
Yeah.
Good lip there.
Yeah, got a lip. It's not too bad. It's a bit ridged though.
I'm glad we're changing them anyway.
Yeah. The pads have probably got about 5 or 6 mil on them, so they would have gone a little bit further.
Where do we look for that? On the inside?
Yeah, if you can see here, I'll just get a little bit of Tipex.
Oh yeah, they're not too bad though, are they?
No, if you look down there and I just mark the friction material, if we can, without getting it everywhere. That's not very good. But we can always move the disc out of the way. So you can see the
what you've got.
The material there, yeah. Probably about 5 or 6 mil. The other ones, the inner one's not too bad either.
I wonder what the cause of the noise was, because it was making a really horrible scraping sound. But they're a bit juddery, isn't it, if you feel the disc?
Yeah, they are a bit, not so much grooved, but ridged. It could be the calipers. Well, the calipers not sticking because they're rotating all right. But you can see what we're up against here now with them suspension arms. And the,
all a bit crusty, isn't it?
And the shock is over, yeah. Yeah, maybe the grey ones are the front ones.
Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it, with them bottom arms on it and the top arms up there.
With the way it attaches on, it attaches on a little bit like a McPherson strut.
I'm glad we got new bolts, because they look a bit rusty, don't they?
Yeah, well sometimes if you're really unlucky, you might have to cut them off, and then if you've not got them,
you've not got them.
The job's stopped. Now is that going to go over there?
What do they call that? A cheater bar?
Yeah, cheater bar.
Why it's cheating? I'm not quite sure. But... So we're cracking off the track rod end nuts.
Well, the lock nut.
Lock nuts. Ah, yeah.
And see how good this cheap spanner is. It's done it. So we want to leave them in roughly the same position where they are now, and then that'll mark us, put it back to that. But what we need to do is need to make sure that all these threads are just nice and easy, so when we come to do the tracking,
we're not fighting
with it.
What have we just noticed?
Nothing, just wondering why the bolts on the bottom
other way around. Yeah, so that's the driver's side.
Yeah.
And this is the passenger side.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to make any difference. Somebody might have had it apart before, obviously. So we'll
make a note of that through this clip.
And we've just been getting these lock nuts on the track rod ends nice and free. So when we're doing the tracking, everything's going to move nice. We're not going to be fighting it when we're adjusting this. Get the right size spanner on, everything moves how we want it to. Just lock them up for now. We've done the same on the other side, feed that off. I'm just going to give the bottom ball joints a bit of a
Spray up.
squirt. Let it soak in while we're having a cup of tea or something.
Sounds like a plan.
Use a ball joint splitter on it, Finn. Always put a bit of oil on the threads. Always put a bit of oil on there. I know we're not going to be saving these trapwood ends, but a little bit of lube on there will save us maybe whipping the boot. And then we put a bit of oil on the threads. It helps to spread the load a little bit on the threads. And then it says he's looking after his tools, and then I'm going to use the air gun on it. Well, air gun, electric gun. Air gun, old habits die hard. And we're just gonna...
That'll give it a good rattle.
Yeah. And that pops it off. You can use the old hammer
Wow.
routine.
Yeah.
But I think we've even saved the boot on that. So...
It's not half bad trapwood end, is it, in foot?
No.
But it is getting replaced.
So now we can spin that around. And then we want to, we're going to want to then discover how bolts to hold on there. The sliding pins on the caliper. It's a sliding
Hopefully
caliper.
not.
One piston. So we can undo the slides and hopefully.
Then we've got to get a kit to push the piston back.
Well, yeah, we should.
Caliper wind back tool.
Yeah, you can do. Or we could use a big set of
Grips, water pump pipe.
We've got to remember to take the master cylinder cap off.
To let it air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people will say we should be undoing the bleed nipple so we're not pushing the dirty fluid back into the system. But generally when you're working on an older vehicle like this, you're going to end up snapping the bleed nipple. So we don't want that. So
we've got no brakes then.
no, but there's bound to be somebody that will say we should have undone the bleed nipple rather than pushing the old fluid back into the system. But
Do you want to spend hours chasing a stripped bleed nipple?
Yeah, so sometimes you work accordingly to what you've got and you use the techniques depending on the age of the vehicle. And then the
Strain on the line.
Yeah. We could actually get some, I've actually got some hooks for them.
So there's the calipers.
Hang one up. Out the way for now.
Not bad on the brake pads there, are they?
No. I thought they'd be worn out with the way they were squeaking.
Well, that's a smart way of doing it, isn't it?
Yes, you can hang them up there. Then we're going to want to take the rubber seam all right on there.
That's
We'll
nice.
actually take the caliper
Off.
off, which are probably going to be.
Which do they bolt to the hub, don't they?
Yeah, they built up. Yeah, so the carriers.
Carriers.
We'll be taking the carrier off.
Doesn't look very nice, does it?
No, could do with a good clean up, good descaling.
Is that a hub then we just took off?
Yeah, that's the hub. So
I'm guessing that's what you change. You change that part when you put a manual hubs on, because at the minute they're vacuum operated. You know, for the 4-wheel drive.
I don't think it's got.
You can get manual hubs for it, you know.
Yeah, but this hasn't got any. This hasn't got anything on it.
No.
No, it must just be locked in all the time. Hasn't got the 3-wheel hubs on it.
I don't know. Yeah, you can get 3-wheel hubs, but oh no, because it's pressurised in the diff, I think. Actually, if I'm right, because it is selectable.
Right. Well, it could be.
It's definitely selectable.
Yeah, it must be in the. Maybe it's in the diff end. Then I'm not that familiar with them. Finn.
Yeah.
I'm not even familiar.
I'm guessing that's the bit you change, isn't it? If you're putting freewheeling manual locking hubs on.
I'm not even sure. We need to take that out. Let me have a look at a very close look.
What was the bolt technique? consist
it's meant
of.
to be what they call a forcer bolt.
So the bolts push it out.
Yeah, hopefully, but they normally strip out. They don't normally
Work.
no, not that well, but hopefully. And this will be the.
Does that put pressure on the plate on the back?
Yeah, it's trying to
Push it off, right?
Yeah, but normally these threads
Strip out,
strip out. Yeah.
which doesn't matter because we got a new disc.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get the old disc off, haven't you?
Might be going. But my eyes are not that good, so. There, it's actually working, yeah. Thank goodness.
So that'll be a hollow thread that just goes right through to the back plate, doesn't it?
Yeah. Pushes on the hub. It is going. Yeah, we might be lucky with this one.
Yeah, it's definitely
Working.
coming there, isn't it?
It's working as
Oh, we're off.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's working as intended. You can see where the bolts have gone through and then they push
Onto the back plate.
onto the hub. Yeah, onto the hub.
So I thought we'd clip this bit because we'll be able to see what bolts are coming out of here to match up with the new set, won't we?
Yeah, I'm going to be knocking the 16 on as instead of opposed to a 17 because the bolts are a bit, the nuts are a bit corroded.
Which means it expanded, so you want to use a...
It's gotten smaller.
Ah.
So you make it a little bit smaller. So sometimes you only get one chance with these things, so you knock it on.
One big hole, one small hole,
Yeah, that's what I'm struggling with.
which is proving a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah. 'Cause whether the small one's been damaged, I don't know.
Or has the bigger one been punched out at some point, you know, to...
I don't know because it doesn't want to fit in the hole, does it? I hate circlets.
Hateful things, aren't they?
Let me go and get me X-ray glasses on. Clip plier doesn't quite want to go in it. And as you say, the other one's wallowed out a bit. So...
Which is making it an awkward angle, aren't you? Cause you...
Yeah, let me just try another little thing, yeah. When your circlip pliers don't fit properly. So that was there.
Tipex.
Yeah, just the end of the spring was there. And the top one, I don't really know if
How you do that.
Is it going up inside there? No, the end of the spring is at the back there. I can see it, I think. Yeah, so that end of that spring was...
See the mark there?
Yeah.
See if it looks...
I don't like thinking, you see. I'm a bit lazy like that.
The less thinking you can do, the more work you can do, innit? In a way.
I think, as you say...
I mean, how do we reference that to the new one? Because that wishbone's coming off, innit?
Yeah, but we know we can see...
where the old one
yeah,
was, yeah, because we can line them up, can't we? Yeah, that makes sense now.
But as for work, there's more work in a sick note than me now these days.
Well, they didn't see the clutch, did they?
You know,
No.
or more life in a tramp's vest.
We changed the clutch, didn't we?
Yeah,
Last time.
turned out to be a
Bit of a
honest
job. Slaves got a new slave cylinder. It doesn't look too bad, does it?
No.
Not that there's much evidence of changing the clutch now, is there? But
No. A bit of a leak from there. Hopefully we've not damaged the
prop seal. Yeah.
Hopefully it's a bit of residue that's leaked out because we had that prop out, didn't we?
You welded the nut onto the rounded off drain bung. Nice practical mod. So we've got a little tube of nylon, did you say? maybe make up
a nylon bar. Yeah, we might be able to make up
some drop link bushes, which would be nice. Because I looked at the non-perished ones and didn't notice the ones closer to the spring. You can see there a little bit perished.
Yeah, because these look quite new.
The drop links themselves, don't they?
Yeah, and you generally find that aftermarket rubbers
Split.
are not very good. Well, sometimes you over tighten them. I'm guilty of that and compress the rubber too much, and then you end up splitting. But I think it's mainly cheap rubber.
Poor quality rubber. We put a locating mark on the drive shaft, didn't we?
Yeah. Again, it's always best, and it saves you wondering which way it goes round sometimes. Just give them a crack off.
That's the drive shaft.
That's the drive shaft out.
So you can see
The knackered boot.
knackered old boot.
Yeah, a bit of water dripping out of it even. Yeah, that should be okay. So we're slowly making progress.
We got a clip of this before, but we've got a much better angle here. So the top bit called the forks, and you got the bottom bit which goes on the bottom of the thread, which pushes up.
It should fit in there.
So is the theory is you tighten that, it pushes the bottom one down.
Yeah.
Same as before with the disc brakes.
Yeah, because the ball joints are on a taper, so they lock in.
Yeah, a taper which at the top is larger and at the bottom is smaller.
Right, so hopefully I'm not going to end up wearing that.
Because the spring's under a little bit there, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's going to be pushing it actually down into it, and actually, isn't it? Thinking about that, it's going to be pushing it down into it. But we should be able to break it off the taper with a bit of luck. Should do it. I'm only just trying to break the taper free.
Will it go like a firework?
It might do, yeah. Been in there a long time, I think.
Yeah. It's probably might be the original, eh?
Probably, yeah.
Like we suspected, it was probably the original clutch in it.
Might be fighting against something and it might just be tight. Maybe should have got the gun on it. Let me just try knocking it around. So might knock it around. Just turn the steering a bit. I think I'm going to cheat and get the gun on it.
Probably worth it, isn't it?
But I'll let it down a little bit.
So we've got a bit of room now to get a gun on top.
I don't fancy wearing it. Just watch this doesn't jump out at him.
Oof. Nice.
It went, didn't it? Let me back it off the touch. Yeah, at least the Tate is broke now, so might need a bit of a socket on there to get a little bit of extension.
To get the down angle.
Just get a bit of an extension. You want to leave that in there. We don't want to
Drop it down, yeah.
silly, like take that out and end up wearing a spring. That would probably let us in the tension. Just
There it goes.
Spanner. Didn't want that to happen. Wind it out. Got that. So that's looking good. They're looking like they're going to be coming out. And just make sure we don't lift the bloody car off the ramp.
So we've got a transmission jack.
Yeah, it started to lift the car off the ramp, but we've got to be careful.
Yeah.
Starting to lift the...
Car off the ramp.
Yeah.
Which could dislodge it, couldn't it?
Yeah, it should be. Maybe I need it a bit... You should hold it that well. And that's not gone back in there, has it? Let me give that a tap. Not that it really matters at this stage. Just make sure the ball joint might have seated itself again. I think it has, yeah. But it'll be so. Be a lot of tension. Says he. Famous last words. Right now, what's going to happen? Didn't want that to happen. I thought he was holding on that ball joint, but anyway, there we go.
Well,
I think we got away with that. I didn't want that to happen. I didn't think that.
Don't think it's damaged anything.
No. Look at that hub there, though. That actual
hub?
That actual hub crack. A bit there, isn't it? It's unusual, that, isn't it?
Not good, that is it?
No, man, it's a little thin webbing. It should be okay.
Is it worth filling with a bit of well, though?
I don't know. They might be able to. I didn't want that to fall off like that. Let me just make sure I've not damaged any studs. Maybe we need to have a quick look at them. I didn't think that was going to fall. Have a tether these things out. I don't know if it's going to be long enough. It should be.
So you're going to tie that onto the spring just so it doesn't. Well, it's got something holding it on basically.
Yeah, just being extra cautious because I've not done it, and I don't like springs.
They're dangerous things, really, aren't they?
They're quite scary things, really. So
we're using the transmission jack.
Yeah, I'm going to lower that down.
Oof.
I don't know how
Okay.
much tension that's. Still under a bit of tension there, that bugger.
It seems to quite peaceful. Famous last words.
It should be, yeah, it's under a little bit of tension, but I don't think it's under a bit of tension, that still.
Is the... Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, there we are.
A little bit of tension. That's why I get nervous, because I don't quite know what to expect.
Yeah, you really don't, do you, when you're doing stuff like that?
Before, no.
Yeah.
You sort of.
Well, we were saying when we did the gearbox, if we were to do it a second time round, well, third time round, what do these look like now? How much taller are we?
Fucking scarily tall. Oh no, they're not that much, are they?
Same, maybe.
Yeah, I'm glad that they're not that much taller, because I'm thinking how we're going to get it in, but.
Have I been scammed? This meant to be a lift kit.
It might be.
Okay.
How many coils are on it though? Let's have a look how many. Count the coils.
One. Oh yeah, there's way more coils, isn't there?
Yeah.
The new front shocks. And the uprated control arms. With removable ball joints.
It's got more of a. It's got a little start there, hasn't it? A little taper there to help you
different
get the bolt in. But it
longer head as well, but it should be okay.
Be all right, yeah. We'll check the.
They look fine.
No.
There's two long ones. There's two long ones, and there's two slightly shorter ones. You know. So I think there might be the other ones. And I think they must be for the shocks.
16mm for the fat one.
And maybe 16,
14mm for the fat one, yeah. And these will be 12mm, are they? Yeah, 12mm. Yeah, they're all looking good then, Finn. Yeah.
That's
They're
good,
all
isn't it?
looking good, yeah. Just double check everything. Proceed with caution.
Brand new suspension bolts from Wishbone bolts from
Yeah.
from jimnybits.com.
We could do.
So this is the strut brace, which goes both top of both shocks.
Yeah, hopefully we can leave that on. Hopefully the gun will whiz
That out, yeah.
will whiz that out.
So I guess the strut brace keeps both shocks at the same sort of angle.
It stops that flex
Yeah.
over the body. You know, the body will be trying to flex in and out, won't it? Like that.
Yeah.
And
That's to keep it there.
Yeah. I mean, some people might want to triangulate it all over the place, but I don't think it's really necessary. Right, so what's that? The shock is over, don't just drop down on your leg there, Finn.
Yeah, that's going.
Yeah, let me get my hand under here. Stop it hitting the floor.
Not when it's going back on. Yep.
There we go. So that's like that.
That's the tube, like a plastic bit, like a cover or something.
Yeah, have we got new mountings for this? I wonder.
I don't know.
Just get a picture of the mounting, because I'm very good at taking stuff apart.
The mounting from the top
Realising,
or underneath.
I don't think we're going to get that mounting, you know.
So which way around do we think they go?
Well, we're just going to be taking out these shims here so we can give it all a good clean up. And I'm just thinking, well, why not
Which
just
direction the shims go back in?
A before and after video.
One.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
But
So the
yeah.
yeah, you got the small bits on the outside.
Yeah. And they're all the same, I think. So it goes like that, so it can't slide in too much. I think they're all pretty much the same. Did the whole nut turn or not? The bolt turn or not?
I can't see it moving on my side.
Right, just get it in a bit on.
Turn then.
Did it? Yeah, it's all turning.
Can we get a spanner on it?
I don't think.
Bit later in the evening, we're now on to the first diff drop bracket.
Yeah, on the driver's side, got a little bit of oil running out of the diff there because the diff is a little bit lower than what it was. Just tightening up these bolts by hand, making sure we're not cross-threading anything. Let me get in there so you can see the bracket. The original one was a cast
Bracket. Do you think this one's a cast one or is it welded?
Welded,
isn't
yeah,
it?
it's a steel one, yeah.
So off-road parts are generally welded, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which arguably maybe it's probably stronger.
It is. The only thing with this, if you wallop something, you might break that rather than break the gear, rather than break the diff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would snap rather than. But obviously they're not going to do new castings, so they'll make up some.
Welded brackets.
Yeah.
All robot CNC welded.
By the looks of it, yeah.
Clever stuff, eh?
Yeah, I'm just going to...
Better view there with the torch on the phone.
yeah.
New disc drop bracket.
You can see the new drive shaft seal that's going to need to be replaced.
Which is already leaking.
Well, it's because the disc dropped down a little bit.
That's what Barbie say you need to top it up as well, I think. You know, because you dropped the diff.
Yeah. Filling out some washers for the diff drop mounting bracket because the bolts are a little bit longer because the new bracket is a little bit thinner.
So the bolts are bottoming out, aren't they?
Yeah.
On the new diff drop brackets, because stupidly we didn't send any new ones.
Or some washers to space them out. Let me just get depth of the hole.
Got a closer angle there. These are bottoming out, aren't they?
You can...
Oh, you can use a vernier caliper for depth now. Yeah, well.
Yeah, so we get that on there.
Find out what spacing we need.
We'll have a look on there. That's 41 mil. And how long were the bolts? That hole is 41 mil. I don't know. It should be alright.
Maybe one or two, eh?
Maybe it's not. No, it's bottoming. I don't know. I'll just have a...
Trying it with one washer.
Oh, I don't think we were. It might have. It might have been.
They're flat.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
That feels
the
better.
washer or the washer side?
Yeah, don't forget I've got a spring washer underneath, so it will be stood off a little bit. But that just felt better. That did.
Compare it to the other one, to the view.
That one felt like it was. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know where that goes, Finn. I don't know.
We've got
Unless it pushes it. I don't know.
So we've got a new drive shaft seal, and we're meant to have a support bush, but we don't know where it goes. Oh, well, which way we know where it goes, but
No, we need to find out where does the support bush go.
special guest.
Thought I'd come and check up on you, see what you caravellans are up to.
3 Tates in one spot.
Oh yeah. Look at this. Them arms look pretty nice though, don't they?
Heavy duty, aren't
I
they?
think
Yeah.
Finn will be sleeping in the
Mike's room, or the Batara.
where's the where's the
Assuming
angle
you're going to come in the
bracket?
house. Just didn't know.
Yeah.
He slept the other night, didn't we? When we did that bloody clutch.
Clutch,
Have you got the,
yeah.
That's got it.
That's got it. Cheers, Chris. When your eyes start going as well, Chris, it's not fucking fun.
Second diff drop bracket.
Yeah, hang on, so just chill out a minute, Chris.
Chill out a minute.
Chill out.
Stay there.
No, man, don't be there.
Swinging it, Anna.
Straining away.
No, never strain.
That courage you get. Is that the one thing you do with the strain? Woo!
Well, we can't right, goes, you know.
What? This is a outer CV
Joint.
boot. We should add.
Boot kit, yeah.
This is why you buy a genuine one, because it's the right size, apparently.
Yeah.
That looks a greasy mess in there, doesn't it?
It isn't good, Finn. It isn't good. I don't know if I can even stretch that over there. I'll get some paper and have a some older rags, and yeah, it's not a very nice job. So I've never liked doing these.
Wow.
I mean, if it just pops off, it'd be nice.
Oh, you're popping that socket off?
Yeah, if I can do. If I can, I'll cut the
boot.
I'm trying not to.
Oh, and then that cone is to stretch it over that.
Yeah.
Right, I see what's going on, I think.
I'm not going to fight with it. You can end up
Ripping
damaging
something.
all sorts of shit. But at the same time, I don't really. Let's have a look with a new boot.
Never seen one in my life, to be honest.
I don't do many drive shafts. I try and avoid them.
Yeah, you've always said to get a new one, haven't you? A new complete
Yeah, these days. Yeah.
drive shaft.
I'm probably doing it all wrong. I should probably have taken that boot off. I'm just trying to box clever with that boot because it's not a bad boot. Should this be sort of
Ripped.
stuck or something? But I just want to...
Box clever, as you say. Oh, you're off, you're off.
Yep.
Proper medieval thing, that.
It's a nasty bit of equipment, isn't it?
Make sure you subscribe, yeah? Nice.
Right, so which one do you think it's gonna...
Is that how you do a drive shaft boot?
Yeah. I'm not fully used to using that tool.
So that's the new boot and the old drive shaft.
Trying to get the clip lined
Tempting
up.
to line it up and put it in.
I'll tell you what we didn't do. Put a little grease in it.
With a new seal.
Oh, that's going to work.
So we're trying to figure out camber bolts with no instructions. So we've got the hub onto the shock. That's what I'm looking for. And
Unless
the
that
new
goes
spring
down
in
on the inside.
with the
No,
arm.
I don't think it...
And these are meant to be camber bolts to let you adjust the amount of camber, because
No,
I think
we're going to have a little
I think this kit,
talk about this, a little
research on
a little bit of
chat.
research, 'cause
Yeah.
it's not...
After some brief YouTubing and Dave's brainstorming,
We might have something.
it might have something.
Let me get a spanner on that.
Apparently, this tab needs to face that way, centre and towards the engine. And then you lock it in and crack the nut off, don't you? And that's the adjustment, apparently.
Yeah, we found the right...
How you set the camber, maybe you do it when the wheel's on. I'm not really,
Well, yeah, but look...
not really sure, yeah. But that looks
Should have some marks on it, really, but it's not gonna...
that looks a great suspension setup. So this is the circlip going back on.
Yeah.
And what's this circlip go to?
There, can you spring it
Wow,
on?
yeah.
It just goes... It just
got
helps hold
that.
the drive shaft into the
Drive shaft into the
Yeah.
hub.
And you saw it springing, you know when they go in generally.
Because that's the wheel bearing
Yeah.
there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the wheel hub, yeah. So we've got...
So instead of putting that on, it'd be the freewheeling hub unit.
Yeah. So you can disconnect that.
The drive shaft.
Yeah.
We're having to go at setting the camber.
Yeah. I think we're just going to go for...
So are we plumbing it like you would a brick wall, which would be the top one?
Well, yeah, if it was... I mean, according to this thing, that's it's
Level.
only just off 90 degrees there. So that I get that in the middle of the bubble, the middle of the bubble. So if I alter that, try and alter that so that goes. That's all we can do really, I think, Finn. And that's That's roughly the same though, isn't it?
Yeah.
At that particular angle there.
Now you're locking it off.
Yeah. Obviously it's all gonna alter, that's why. So yeah, that's all I can do, I think then. And what's that measurement from there to there? Let's just have a, I know this is a very crude, but just make sure drilled out, cut down and drilled out to make a bush.
A nylon bar drilled out to make a bush, as you've just seen there. It's worked before, hasn't it, on a Mercedes sort of.
No, it was a what do you call it?
Oh, the Torano.
Yeah.
So a similar 4x4, if there's any 4x4 fans out there. Could be a good tip for your drop links. With them, the cheap rubbers that sort of just crush, don't they, and tear to pieces. Onto the rear suspension now. Checking out the drum brakes. They don't look too bad, do they, really?
No, it's not.
I'd say someone's changed them at some point. The colour's still there, isn't it? Usually, if they're old, they're usually sort of...
They might have done. They're getting a bit worn down, but...
Rear suspension coming off.
Hopefully.
God willing. So the second side, we found it was easier. Got to demonstrate, Dave?
Yeah, to screw the bumps, to fit the bump stop. After we put the spring on. We only had to compress the spring slightly.
Rather than like handling a live hand grenade.
Yeah, and then you could drop the bump stop down, fish it up through, and screw it up in place. You haven't got, because with that big long bump stop on,
you have to go over.
Compress the spring massively.
Yeah.
Down to, you've probably got to do another 4 or 5 inches of compression on the spring.
Which is pretty crazy,
nobody likes a compressed spring.
Especially when you're less than a metre away from it, yeah.
Safety first.
Yeah. Prop spacer. Go in.
Oh, they're just gonna...
Only just.
Yeah.
Clearing out.
This is as good as a mile. Could have done, we've been a little bit shorter, they should have done.
Rear springs and shocks. In. Right, back at Finland. And the lift kit has been fitted. But I forgot in my wisdom to do a overview of what it looks like fitted on the ramp, all the bits. Yeah, she's significantly higher. Anyway, well, that's not the end of the mods. There'll be a lot more to come. And well, I hope you enjoyed the informative video of Uncle Dave, well, yeah, mainly Uncle Dave, fitting those parts at his garage. That being my uncle. So yeah, I'm going to turn you around and give you a little overview and some camera shots before it gets dark of what the mods look like, a lift kit. So, There's your control arm and your spring. Pan to the other side. Same result, all polybushed. Diff drop brackets. All nice and fresh. Looking lovely. Move to the back. Vitmod shock and spring. Vitmod shocks and springs. Diff guards, underplates, everything coming next. Yeah, I think the Vitara looks a lot better. There, way higher up. Lots of lift on that. Alloy wheels, diff guards, bash plates, winch bumpers, everything coming next. Rock sliders, Vitmod's winch kit, maybe even new arches, maybe remove the plastic, go with something more rugged, maybe checker plate, I don't know, or maybe I'm going to Raptor them. I want possibly change the tow bar out for like a drop pin one with a ball hitch on top, and want to relocate the rear bumper lights with a new tubular rear bumper, like a pre-runner style. And it's all official with the Vitmod sticker. Thank you, Daryl at Vitmods. But to conclude on, well, yeah, to conclude on that note, I am hosting another, well, not hosting, I'm just another bonfire on the land. Get rid of some scrap wood. So yeah, I've got a few things planned, loads of digger work, which I mentioned in previous videos. Hopefully taking a week off, not next week, not the week after, but the one after that, with a little 3-ton digger like the Ashbrook's one, the Cat one on the 110 that you guys see. I'll be hiring one just like that, to clear the rest of the way through the woods and level and grade it all. I moved the caravan. I've got a plethora of materials. 6 metre scaffolding, the bracing, bracing beams, 2x2 box section, and a plethora of other materials to make a really good 20-foot odd shed to go over the caravan. There's going to be decking, a bit like how that was built at the 110 farm for the static caravan. I'm going to do a similar style deck outside my caravan, but mine will be better. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. And as far as consistency for uploading is, I will try to get better at it. I have recently been accepted for monetization on the videos. So yeah, hopefully I'll be a bit more consistent, but I'm going to end this clip because my arm's shaking from holding the camera up. I'm not very good at it yet. I've not got this proper syndicate shoulder for vlogging just yet, but I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.